So you're at this point where you're trying desperately to get a better grade in English literature or language, but nothing seems to be working. I'm sure I would be correct to say that for the majority of people, English literature and language are one of the most challenging subjects in the GCSE or IGCSE school system. At least for me personally, it was the most challenging subject I have ever faced in my life, and I still have nightmares about it. So a quick background story about me. I came to England from Russia about 6 years ago and I spoke no English at all. Of course, all my grades were suffering, but particularly English was doing really bad. I was getting 2s, 3s, occasionally a U. It was all exacerbated by the fact that I couldn't speak English well because I just came from a different country with a huge language barrier. So I came in year 8 and fast forward 3 years to year 11, I get a 9 in English literature and an 8 in English language. So I'm pretty proud of myself that I achieved that. So hopefully in this video I will help you understand how you yourself can improve your grades in English literature or language or both using the same method I personally found helpful during my school years. So like I said, I came to England without knowing any English and without knowing the school system, and it's quite different from what it was back in Russia. And to cut down the chase, the most important thing for improving your grades in English or pretty much any other subject that I personally find super useful is actually practice. Constant and consistent practice. That is the key to pretty much any good grade. It especially stands strong when it comes to humanities subjects. And what I'm about to tell you applies to pretty much every single humanities subject that require you to write an essay. So let's say, for example, your GCSEs are coming soon. You have about 4 or 3 weeks. And this is what I want you to do. First, divide up each of the 4 weeks that you have left until the GCSEs begin. And make sure during each of the week, you write about 2 to 3 essays, practice essays. So choose a question on Christmas Carol and spectacles, whatever you want, Shakespeare, and answer 1 or 2 questions on each. Write the essay. Make sure you're consistent, and in order to help yourself better keep being motivated and being consistent, is devise a particular day of the week to writing the essay. So for example, you can write 1 essay on Shakespeare on Wednesday, 1 essay on Friday on the Inspector Calls, and 1 essay on Sunday on Christmas Carol, for example. After you write your essays, it's important to get some feedback. So go out and chase your English teacher down, give them your essay to check, and see what feedback they give you. Read through their feedback, learn from your mistakes, write new essays using the feedback that was provided by your teacher, and each week follow the same steps. Write, learn, repeat. Write, learn, repeat. With time, your essay writing skills will improve. You will notice that you will no longer have this shortage of ideas. You know, when you sit down and you look at your paper and you look at the question, you're like, what the hell am I supposed to write about? And just no ideas come to your mind. Well, if you're consistently practicing this and pushing yourself to just sit down, think about from the big picture, you will start getting ideas and you will start becoming better at realizing what you need to write about, particular points you need to make, and actually coming up with new and innovative ideas on what to write and what would impress an examiner. Particularly with the feedback of your teachers, they will provide such an amazing help. Also at StudyApply, we do offer essay marking, so if you'd like to use our services, you're more than welcome to. We're also going to start running free English group sessions in our Discord, which you can find the invitation to down in the description below. There will be a link attached. So if you'd like to get some more insight into how to better improve your English writing skills, more than welcome to join our free sessions. Now let's get a quick overview of how you can structure your paragraphs to make them super efficient and informative and well structured, in a sense that it's a good document with clear points, clear explanations, etc. I advise you to use PE, so point, evidence, explanation, and make sure you keep it to short sentences. Don't make it a lengthy sentence because that just makes it seem like a waffle and you're not sure what you're talking about to the examiner, and they will downgrade your essay because of it. So make your point very clear. For example, if it was a question on Shakespeare, on Lady Macbeth for example, and it was asking me how is Lady Macbeth shown in the play, I would make a point, a quick snappy point for the first paragraph, something like, Lady Macbeth is presented as a callous person throughout the whole play, full stop. Then I give the evidence of it, so I give like a quote, then I explain each part of the quote. So I say, the adverb or the adjective clearly shows that she's callous because it gives a connotation of this and this. And just make sure you go sort of in depth but still try keep short sentences. It makes you look more professional, as well as you will have a clearer kind of picture of what you're writing about, and you won't make some convoluted sentences which would result in you just being lost in your own piece. Which is something that at the start you will notice. You'll just get lost in your own writing, and it will be a hard problem to overcome. But with practice and consistency, trust me, it will make a huge difference. So just a quick recap of what you're supposed to be doing in the 4 weeks that you have until the GCSEs. Or maybe you still have a year or two, or whatever the time period you have, just do the same exact steps. Assign a particular day of a week, for example Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, to write an essay on a particular question, particular topic like Shakespeare and spectacles, Christmas carols. By the way, those are the ones I did myself in the GCSEs. Write consistently on those days, the essays. Get the feedback from your teachers. Their feedback, trust me, will be so helpful to you. You will be able to identify what kind of mistakes you're making, as well as how to better improve your argument. And then repeat the whole process. So again, write, feedback, repeat. Write, feedback, repeat. It will help you tremendously in preparation for your GCSEs. It will improve your argument skills, as well as your essay writing skills. And it will just clarify everything to you. You'll be able to come up with new ideas. Even when you're feeling stuck, your brain will just be pumping out the constant stream of ideas. And it's great, trust me, it works. Back when I decided to start improving my grades in the English literature and language, I had the same exact problems as you do. Lack of ideas, don't know what to write, not sure how to structure, and it was awful. But with practice, I managed to overcome it. So again, write, feedback, repeat. Write, feedback, repeat, and use PE, point, evidence, explanation. Keep the short sentences, keep it concise and informative. And if you found this video useful, please consider subscribing, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye everyone.